Hello, my name is Kevin Bourke, and I've been helping retirees, seniors, and their adult children make sound financial decisions for over 25 years. My main goal is to help people manage their retirement savings to last as long as they do. And these days, that can be well into their 80s. In fact, I have several clients who are well into their 90s. Because I'm so passionate about this subject, I recently wrote a book called Make Your Money Last a Lifetime. Make Your Money Last a Lifetime is filled with ideas that I hope will make your retirement more satisfying and less stressful financially. In this clip, I'm going to talk about how much you can afford to spend and maintain your current lifestyle. So you've worked hard, you've saved and invested for decades. Now you look forward to enjoying yourself and time spent with your family. I want to tell you about a study that came out recently. According to a study reported on by AARP, more than 60% of American adults aged 44 to 75 fear running out of money more than they fear death. That is powerful. So it would make sense that one of the most frequently asked questions I get from my clients is, how much can I afford to spend and not run out of money? The first step toward answering that question is determining what your budget should be. To do that, you need to ask yourself a number of important questions. How much do I really need to live on? How much travel am I planning on doing? How much am I going to donate to charity? Will I buy a new car? How much do I want to spend on my kids and grandkids? Once you have your budget in hand, you can move on to the much harder question. How much money do I need to sustain my lifestyle indefinitely? Tough question, right? But it's a question you need to ask yourself well before you retire. A common formula used to determine whether you can comfortably afford to retire goes like this. Add up all your liquid assets and multiply by 4%. A liquid asset is an investment that can be converted into cash within 30 days. You may have heard of other improved formulas, but in my opinion, the others are too difficult to implement and not much help. Here I would like you to adopt what I call the institutional approach. It's common for endowments and other institutional investors to take a given percentage of their investment portfolios annually, similar to what you're planning. But endowments typically take one step beyond the individual investor. Because they recognize that investment portfolios will fluctuate in value, they usually use some formula that looks at the portfolio value over a predetermined time frame. Let me demonstrate. Average the balance of your investment portfolio over the previous 4 quarters. Then multiply that average by 4%, then divide by 12, and you will have a dollar figure that you can reasonably expect to spend monthly for the coming 3 months. And here's what it looks like. Quarter 1, $1 million. Quarter 2, $900,000. Quarter 3, $1,100,000. Quarter 4, $1,050,000. The average is $1,012,000 multiplied by 4% equals $40,500. Divided by 12 equals $3,375. So you can expect to comfortably spend $3,375 per month for the next 3 months. Then we do the calculation again. Once you get into a routine, it's not that hard. Please note, these are hypothetical examples and are not representative of any specific situation or investment product. Your individual situation will vary. The goal of this exercise is to smooth out the big swings in your budget, to minimize eating into your principal, and to add some structure and discipline to your spending. It will also give you some financial confidence knowing where you stand. It is important to remember that there are some factors that could change this completely. For instance, what happens if your entire portfolio is invested in CDs or other consistently low-yielding investments? Well, you may have to lower your expectations dramatically. CDs are unlikely to produce the income necessary to fund our 4% strategy. This may be true of many fixed-rate investments. So let's do one last refresher. Draft a budget, add all liquid assets, multiply by 4, subtract taxes. This is what your investments will likely produce annually. If this number and your budget are similar, you're probably in good shape to retire.